This morning I am finally opening my NutriBullet Baby. I've had this for about a week on my fridge, and since we are venturing into trying different purees, I really wanted to buy a machine to make homemade purees because right now I am buying purees from Walmart that come into a 2-pack. They're like 2 ounces. I can split them into 2 days, but there's like a limited of what you can get in the purees that are already made, and I really wanted to venture into different veggies and fruits, so I thought, why not buy a machine and do it myself and make them fresh for her at home and save a little money that way. So I thought this morning we could unbox this together and see what's inside, and then later on I do want to try to make a homemade puree for her just to see how well it goes. And I thought I'd share it with you guys since there are probably so many other parents out there trying to figure out purees, and you might be a parent who's trying to figure out what's the best machine to buy for your baby to make homemade puree. So let's go ahead and unbox this and see what's inside.
What I thought was really cool is when you first open it, it has like a welcome guide that walks you through everything. It also has a bunch of recipes for purees just in case you aren't sure where to start. I also like that it had this little one that you could do smaller portions. That was really neat to me. And then I liked this because they had storage containers that you could store your leftovers in. And then it also had a dial so you could put the date that you actually made the puree, which was really, really cool. And then, of course, it was just unboxing the rest. Here's the big one for bigger portions, the actual machine you attach it to. And then here is just the setup of everything that came in it. It's funny, I actually recorded a beginning to this clip, but I filmed it the wrong way. So here is the stuff that I filmed the right way. I decided to do broccoli. This is actually the next day because Ivy had a very rough day. So I finally got to do broccoli. I wanted a thicker consistency, so I just kind of slowly started adding more and more broccoli. And I was really happy. I ended up with 2.5 containers and a little bit for her the day. And then I also kept the rest of the broccoli to give to her so she could play with it and do like a feel with her hands and eat it if she pleases. So this was really fun to make.
So it is much later. We had a very rough afternoon. She's been having a really rough time going down for her next nap and then just kind of cries. So we had a cuddle session for a good 2 hours, and I didn't get to show you guys anything after that because it was, like I said, rough. But I did end up being able to get 2 little ones, and like I said, what's nice about these is they have these little dials that you can put the date on. So today was the 4th, so I put the 4th on those, and then I also got a half. So these last up to 2 days. So if I was going to make them fresh every day, I would just do smaller batches. But then I also decided to keep some as just the regular broccoli, so then I could give it to her like I did today to kind of play with in her hands and everything. When I did feed it to her, she was interested in kind of feeling it and everything. She didn't put it up to her mouth, but it's progress. And when I did the puree, she still didn't want it. But again, progress here and there is what I'm looking for. I am definitely excited to play with the different purees I can make. I want to do like strawberries and blueberries and try the different ones that you can't specifically buy. They only make like certain ones you can buy at the store, so I really want to explore more with her and see if I can't find something that she likes. And I think I'm going to continue this process where I'm going to give her the actual fruit or veggie on her tray so she can kind of use her hands to play with it and put it in her own mouth if she pleases, but also have the puree to feed her just in case. So I would definitely recommend 10 out of 10. I absolutely love it. I'm excited to explore more. Look out for more videos of me showing what I'm pureeing today because I will definitely share that with you guys. But if you're a parent looking for a machine to make your own purees, I would definitely recommend this one because this one is great. So hopefully this can help you just in case you were looking into it and interested, because like I said, I was looking into it and interested in kind of just saving money and making them at home, and I'm excited to see where this journey goes. So NutriBullet Baby for the win!